Welcome, guys, to We Don't Know Ball Playoff Edition, recapping the first round of the NBA playoffs and good, bad, and ugly, giving our reactions to everything, and then predictions for the second round of stuff, because the game twos have just started. But before we get into that, Retro and Justin, how are we doing?
Oh, I'm doing. I'm ready to. We're doing.
We're doing.
We're doing.
We're
Welcome
doing.
to the NBA. Welcome to the NBA playoffs, where the players don't matter and the scores are made up.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. First, I was excited to be here because somebody was going to get their absolute foot shoved in their own mouth by somebody else in this podcast.
Because you also defended that same take, so you will have.
No, because I didn't make it the hill I chose to die on.
But you defended
You did.
But you defended it and you agreed. So we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, but I didn't choose it as my hill to die on. I argued it one time.
Too, buddy,
You've argued it so much you've been labeled a Celtics fan by TikTok.
And you still agreed with it.
I didn't get labeled a Celtics fan.
No, but you agreed.
I'm like the known one of 3 Suns fans on TikTok.
Yeah, but you agreed.
No, listen, I was going to say, I don't think my head to 3. Like, yeah, that's 3. Yeah, there is 3 something.
You can't escape the fact you agreed with the take. So your foot, my foot,
You're
whoever.
right. I agreed at first. Tatum came back, and I admitted immediately I was wrong. Did I not, Jules?
Yeah, but
all right,
we can get into that once we get to the series.
I'm sorry, I don't have to watch somebody's Twitch stream to be proven that I was wrong. My bad.
Hey, we're moved by Twitch streams.
We are. Apparently, we are. Apparently, we're so moved that you can actually, and we'll give you the floor to say it right now, Retro. 3 words, 8 letters. Go ahead.
What are you asking from me?
Sorry, 3 words, 9 letters. I was wrong. Say it to the camera.
About Jaylen Brown being a leader, or about him being better than Tatum?
Yes.
About him being a leader, I was wrong.
Okay, and now the other part.
No. But that's for another day.
Yeah, another day is crazy.
Moving on to probably the fastest segment we'll ever have on this podcast. The Oklahoma City Thunder played the Suns in the first round. We lost 4-0, and to make matters worse, I'm going to say we lost 5-0 because in Game 4 we took 2 losses. We lost to the refs and the Thunder. I'm not saying that we stood a chance in this series by any means necessary, but we should have taken a game, and the fact that we showed up to Game 4, an elimination game, and got Scott Foster against the OKC Thunder on our home floor and got 0 calls is just pretty impressive. Devin Booker got double clotheslined and Shea got breathed on. Which one do you think was a foul?
What I find so weird is that the reputation of Scott Foster is the extender. Every game that he's played, that he has reffed, has ended series.
Yep.
So what the fuck is he extending? Nothing. He's not doing shit. He's not doing his job. And again, I don't want to I want to agree with Justin because in the playoffs as a totality, I think the refs have been pretty bad. It's fine with physical play, but there's a line where it's just are we joking? That series in particular, I think was horrible. And this is not me as a coping fan. Again, I'm unbiased in it. I think it was terrible officiating.
I think, I'm going to be honest with you, and like I said, I had no doubt in my mind, I had the Thunder winning in 5 games. I had the Thunder winning in 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind that the rest of the league saw what was going on in other series of upsets happening to big teams and said, oh, hold on, we're going to go save them. We're going to make sure they get through.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Because like we talked about last week, it's the officiating not being the same on both sides. Because OKC can play physical, but as soon as a team tries to get physical with them, they get every call. It's the Duke whistle, like Retro alluded to. It's the Duke whistle, and I don't care what you comments have to say, saying, "Oh, we're no." It's a real thing outside of OKC fans that can go and watch this game. Everybody's saying the same thing, so we don't care about what the fans have to say. We watch it objectively because it's part of our job. So fuck off.
Job, yes, maybe, sure. Anyway, Retro, anything to say on this bum ass series?
Basically just the same thing. And to you Thunder fans, because I'm sure there are a lot of you who simultaneously love the Thunder but hate Duke because you watch college basketball and everybody hates Duke. Congratulations, you're now a Duke fan.
Literally.
Yeah. Like great job. You've become what you hate the most. Congratulations.
Yeah. All right. Well, from one series that hurt my heart to another, we can just address the elephant in the room. The Lakers won 4-2 against the Rockets. Kevin Durant did his best run away from home impersonation. Bro, KD, I hope this finds you. I hope one of your burners catches this one. You make it really hard to be a fan of yours, and I've been a ride or die day one for you. Why is it every time that it gets hard, you fucking disappear? Every time there's a little pushback, you are fucking gone. You are literally that meme of conceited throwing the deuces up and becoming a cloud of smoke. Like, yeah. I don't get it. You are a generational scorer, a top talent to ever play this game. But as soon as a little adversity comes your way, you're looking for a new situation before you even try to fight through it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, Rockets fans, you guys are fucking fraudulent 5 seeds. You're about as fraudulent as the 4 seed you lost to. Your franchise player sucks. You didn't have a point guard all year. And you banked on a defensive slasher who can't shoot as a draft pick. I don't know what to tell you there. You guys, your franchise is screwed from the top down, and the superstar you gave up everything for to get there this year already doesn't want to be a part of your team. You might want to figure something out in the offseason. Lakers fans, I'm going to come to you next. This we want the Thunder thing, enjoy the 6 games you played because you're playing 4 and going home. That's all I got. Laker fans, please, for the love of God, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Because y'all should, if you get a game, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, like, they dismantled this really bad offense.
They beat a G League team.
Well, that's the thing. But this G League team took them to 6. What the fuck is OKC gonna do? And again, like, I want to be, like, fair, because this is, like, the other series that a lot of people are going to, like, gloss over, just contextually. I agree, OKC is gonna mollywop them. But I do want to say this, and this is gonna be a concern for OKC in the future, is J-Dub not playing, J-Dub being injured, because personnel-wise, I'm not trying to gas anything up, but I don't think that they have the personnel for LeBron. Again, this is not me gassing up LeBron. It's just like who's going to be matched up with him, because even though LeBron, well, that's I don't think Caruso does well. I think you have to put Lou Dort on him. You have to put a bigger, like, wing, and they don't have anything. So unless Lou Dort becomes Solomon Hill and takes out his other ankle, I think LeBron is going to have a decent series. Not it's going to, like, lead to anything. Though at most, I think they can take a game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get swept.
What's this? The Thunder have signed PJ Tucker to a 10-day contract?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
The LeBron stopper is back.
It's like, yeah, okay, like, OKC just beats them athletically. They have the better talent. They have the better defense. Everything on paper.
I don't think they even need to have the personnel to guard LeBron, because they're literally just going to beat shit out of him anyway. LeBron can't score 80 a game for 4 games to keep them alive.
For sure. You're going to have to find somebody else. And I don't think...
Rui Hachimura can, so...
Well, I was going to say, like, Rui Hachimura is... Yeah, like, Rui has shot really well from 3. Shout out to, like, I've hated on Rudy because I think he's been a fake shooter. I've been proved wrong. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in playoff history. But I will say, like, okay, cool, you got corner 3-point shots from Rudy Hachimura. What the fuck else do you got? Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, and DeAndre Ayton.
Yep.
That's not doing shit. Like, that's not doing shit.
Hey, that team could still beat the Bulls.
Well, okay. Well, and it's just unnecessary. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why?
What are you going to tell me I'm wrong?
I don't know. I think we could. I think we could probably do damage, but
You
no.
know, a buzzer beater.
What I want to see is because I am genuinely curious after that last game. I'd like to take Justin and Reed Shepard and line them up at the 3-point line and have them each shoot 10 and see which one makes more. It legitimately could be Justin. 4 of 19. 4 of 19. Like, does Reed Shepard, does he know how to play
So
basketball?
I will say, and I know this isn't going to be credit, and me saying this, they're going to flame my shit. I don't give a shit. Me and my buddies, we still play Sunday League in the winter in the off season, but we go to the gym 3 nights a week and we shoot on those machines that keep stats for us. Out of 500 threes, I made 331 of them.
Telling you, bro.
So
put Justin against Reed
and
Shepard.
that's like just continuously letting them fly. So Reed Shepard, like, dude, you were so good for a good stretch of the season, and then we got to the playoffs, and you just.
Dude, Bonbon scared the crap out of him. That's what happened.
Well,
LeBron.
No, it was the fact that LeBron. It's the fact that, think about this, Retro. LeBron alley-ooped to his own semen in a playoff series. He tossed a lob to a nut that he shot in Savannah.
Bronny James, you sir, are a product of. Honestly, it's just insane that
Greatness.
LeBron has the ability to have Bronny and then Bryce, and Bryce is probably going to be better than Bronny. And it's
Bryce will 100% be better.
And it's like, bro, it's just crazy. Honestly, it's just insane. The only person that's more goated than him is LeVar. Give me LeVar Ball any day. But outside of that,
LeVar would have had 3 kids in the league if Jello wasn't a Never mind.
Well, here's the thing. Jello made Swerve bend that corner. LaMelo's actually good at basketball.
Listen, you want to talk about a hill you want to die on? I'll die on this one, Retro. Jello was the most talented out of the 3 of them.
He might have been, but yeah, listen, he probably was, but in the music game, because Swerve bend that corner. And then obviously Lonzo exists, and he would have been really
Triple
good.
B's on the man, leveled up. I'm Super Saiyan, bro.
Bro, and Lonzo would have been goated if it wouldn't have been for injuries. He just developed that 3-point shot, and he was already one of the best passing and defending guards in the league. So it's like, for me, LeVar Ball is probably...
Just not on Chicago? Just not on Chicago?
Well, on Chicago, he was just learning before the injuries. That's the thing. He just was getting that 3-point
All right,
shot.
so we can be done with the fraudulent Lakers.
Indeed.
We'll come back and talk about the start of their series in a second. Minnesota beats the Nuggets 4-2, despite losing Ant and DiVincenzo in Game 5, I believe.
Yep.
Thoughts and prayers out to Timberwolves fans, man. I mean, Ant looks good right now playing through what he shouldn't be playing through, which we already knew he shouldn't be playing through. How do we know this? Because he shouldn't have even played the Denver series with the way his knee was fucked up. If you follow him on social media, if you've seen any of his vlogs or stuff he's posted on YouTube, his trainer after game 1 goes, Ant, how's the knee holding up? He goes, it hurts like a motherfucker, but we play through it. Okay, good for you. As far as losing Dante was probably their 3rd best player in the series. Watching his Achilles roll up his leg in the first minute of that game in Game 5 was really hard to watch. The Nuggets blunder. Is that what we call it? I mean, we touched on it briefly last week when they weren't playing well, but like, do we dare like address like the narratives or the dumb fans or the whatever we want to call it? These people that are saying that this hinders Jokic's legacy and this, that, and the other. Newsflash, guys. Jokic might have played his worst playoff series ever. You know why? Because his teammates couldn't put the ball in the fucking hole.
And I was gonna say the thing is this wasn't even a bad playoff series for the most part.
It is his worst playoff series of his career.
I don't even know if I'll grant that. But in this playoff series, Jokic, this last game, because we already touched on all the other ones, this last game really just showed what it was all about, to be honest. Jokic gives you 28, 9, and 10 on great splits. And then the person that he's supposed to be able to rely on, the guy that's supposed to be his Robin, Mr. Playoff Riser, Mr. All NBA guy, second in command, the guy that supposedly took a huge leap this season. 4 of 17.
Say it, Jules.
Reed Shepard is allowed to shoot 4 of 17.
Fake playoff riser Jamal Murray.
Reed Shepard is allowed to shoot 4 of 17. Jamal Murray, you're not allowed to shoot 4 of 17. You are supposed to be the Robin to Jokic's Batman. You're supposed to be the guy he can rely on when no one else is. Christian Braun, they're paying you $125 million for what reason? To go 1 of 4 again because you're terrible? What are they paying you for?
Still don't know why they pay Christian Braun.
I can't figure it out either.
I said it at the beginning of the year. I said they need someone to replace him. I don't get it.
Bruce Brown, 0 of 2 in 14 minutes. You trying to cosplay Tony Snell? You want to do anything out there? Please? Like, I don't understand why Jokic has to play with a bunch of bums, and then he gets this is one of the worst series of his career. Every single game, his teammates let him down. Every single time they lose, his teammates let him down. I feel so bad for Jokic at this point. I don't even know what he's supposed to do about this. I wish Jamal Murray was, like, decent at basketball. That would probably be helpful.
Don't sign the extension.
Yeah, honestly, leave.
Don't sign the extension.
Jokic,
leave. Bro, I'm telling you, the more and more it lines up, Jules.
No,
the thing is, he will stay, but he should leave.
But he will leave.
I can't, bro. Jokic, God bless you. You're doing what you can. We understand.
LAX is an international airport. He can fly home and see his horses whenever he wants, Jules.
No, he's not going.
Yes,
wow, I get to see the Denver Nuggets just instead of Jamal Murray. I get to see Luka, 2 guys playing no defense, and the narrative doesn't change, so I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It's coming.
It still doesn't matter. They still wouldn't win together, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't care. It's not a good narrative.
Anyway, your thoughts on this series?
No, I'm fine with the accountability on Jokic. I think it's definitively his worst series ever. But again, this is Rudy Gobert PR to the fucking moon. If people people who don't think that he's one of the best defenders of all time, reality check, motherfucker. This is what he's been doing for years. My thing is now that the dust is settled and we can talk about this now. I do think that there needs to be a lot of changes going for Denver going forward. I don't think that Jokic should leave. I think Jokic should sign that extension and stay. The person that the 2 people that probably need to leave are Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon, because they're the only ones with value at this point. They're the only ones.
Well,
so
do we dare talk about the rumor?
Dude, they never should have gotten rid of Malone to begin with, by the way. That was a stupid decision.
I agree. Jules, do we dare talk about the rumor?
Go ahead.
Aaron Gordon to Phoenix?
Well, yeah. And that bolsters your guys' defense, but, like, who would you give up?
No, please, God, no. No, because they want to give up our guy.
All that to not get past the second round. Unlucky.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I was Phoenix.
No, they want to do a 1-for-1 swap, him for Dylan Brooks.
Oh, yeah, that would be an awful trade.
That's awful. That's so dog
on
shit.
Both sides.
On both sides, yeah, I agree. I think
Gordon not trade Dylan Brooks. We're just getting used to this.
Yeah, I think that would be dumb.
If you want to do something, Phoenix, if you want to do something, I can't believe I'm going to say this, and Jules might hang me for it. If we really want to do something, just go get Ja Morant, because we need a point guard. Because Devin Booker cannot play point guard anymore.
Yeah, Ja needs to go to
Colin
Phoenix.
Gillespie and Grayson Allen are not the answer as primary ball handlers.
Bro.
Yes, Ja needs to be there.
Get Ja Morant if you want, but it ain't finna work. It's not gonna work.
It opens up a lot of spacing. Yeah, it can't be worse.
It can't be worse.
Well, it could be. I don't know. I mean, you guys got to the playoffs.
Brooks might knock his ass out if he acts on the line. You never know.
Well, and
they've already done this before.
That could be good for both.
That's why.
That could be good.
Either that or Ja's gonna have his bodyguard back, and he's gonna be able to act a fool.
Sometimes a player needs to get clocked, and then they realize, like, maybe I'm messing up here. Sometimes it needs to happen. Maybe Ja and Dylan Brooks are the perfect complement.
All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the last one in the bust, the Spurs beat the Trailblazers. Who cares? Oh my god, the Trailblazers suck so fucking bad.
Good series.
Fuck Denny Advia and fuck his fans, by the way.
Very, very competitive series.
I saw this hypothetical trade offer. Let me see if I can remember it correctly. It was, oh my god, Denny Advia, Scoot Henderson, and Jeremiah Grant. The Bucks pick swaps and 2 of Portland's picks for Giannis.
It doesn't make sense. Like
if I'm Milwaukee, I auto accept this. Portland, this makes
no for sure. But the Milwaukee fan base have been pushing for the Portland stuff is because Portland has their picks and they don't have a future.
They don't want to lose Giannis. They just want the picks.
Listen, I know where Giannis. I know where Giannis should go. He should be replacing somebody wearing green right now. They can switch green uniforms.
I agree.
I think he should just come to Phoenix.
Holy fucking never! Can you move on, bro? Stop. Yeah.
Also,
we have nothing we can give up. I just think it'd be a great fit.
I would like to point out right now, Wemby is 2 points away from a triple-double. Points, rebounds, blocks.
Well, he already has 10 blocks,
yeah.
Moving into the East, you're welcome for being a 1-seed game. The Pistons beat the Magic 4-3. This is a certifiable choke job from Orlando.
I just want to apologize. Paolo Banchero, I'm so sorry that you were the only person on this team besides maybe Desmond Bain that decided to show up this game.
You mean Jalen Suggs. You have to be serious. You can't be serious. You can't be serious if you want to give any credit to Desmond Bain.
I mean Jalen Suggs showing up and chucking bricks at the basket when he went 2 of
them.
Or
Wendell Carter, who for 5 of the 7 games made Jalen Duren the second best center in the East.
That's true. Wendell Carter did cook. But in this game 7, Paolo Banchero, 38
was the only player.
Unbelievable.
In the first half, you're right. Because in the second half, he was dog shit. Because the Detroit Pistons started to lock in and realized, hey, we're actually good at defense. And Tobias Harris finally realized, oh, they picked Jimmy Butler over me. And Tobias Harris decided to show the fuck up. Shout out to Tobias Harris. Clap, 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 clap. Cade Cunningham, clap, 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 clap. Asar Thompson, clap, 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 clap. Fantastic.
Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins. Hey, yeah. Dennis Jenkins had a heck of a game too.
Denoris Jenkins played fucking great.
Dude, 16 points on 5 of 8.
Off the bench, great efficiency.
That's what I like to call efficiency. Love
Detroit
that.
fucking actually played basketball in Game 7. That is the Detroit we watched all year.
Dude, Jalen Duren went 15 and 15. He remembered that he's Jalen Duren.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he remembered he's like an athletic freak of nature.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, moving on to the biggest disappointment series of my entire fucking existence. Cleveland beat the Raptors 4-3. God damn it, dude. I really wanted it, bro. It was trending in such a great direction.
I've been saying that Jules the entire time the best outcome would be if Cleveland won in 7 because it fits both his narratives, and voila, Cleveland won in 7. So, there you go.
I don't care that it fits his fucking narrative. The only narrative that comes out of this series is that James Harden still can't play basketball in Game 7.
And that Scotty Barnes is really good at basketball.
We've known this since the 15th game of the season.
Now we really know.
Yeah, now we know that. The NBA community doesn't know that.
No, we've known that, and now we're trying to convince them that Colin Murray Boyles is the power forward of the future.
True.
Literally.
True, by the way.
Like, and this is the other thing, because again, having this pushing Raptors agendas this year, it's just like, I've seen it and pushing all this kind of stuff, and we all accept it, which is cool. The 2 guys that they need to go and get rid of because they're committing Canadian domestic fucking terrorism are Brandon Ingram and Jakob Poeltl. Because both of them are getting paid $30 million. Jakob Poeltl is not impactful at all. And guess what? When Brandon Ingram doesn't play games, the Raptors do a lot better when he's off the fucking court. So he has no value. We love it. But
so what you're saying is they need to replace Brandon Ingram with a wing. What I'm hearing is Kawhi Leonard reunion is what I'm hearing.
What I'm hearing is they beats Toronto.
I'm hearing Kawhi Leonard in Toronto is what I'm hearing.
Jaylen Brown. No, Jaylen Brown to Toronto, not KD.
No.
JB.
You don't want Jaylen Brown. You don't. You don't.
Retro, that's your guy.
That's not my guy.
That is your guy.
That is your guy.
That was my guy.
We are getting close to exposing you.
That was my guy. That was your guy, Justin. Not anymore.
I admitted I was wrong a long time ago.
Okay, well, I just said I was too. That was my guy.
You admitted to one of two things, but anyway. Yeah, honestly, not really a great series from anybody outside of the guys that we've already mentioned individually. Cleveland won by playing team basketball. There wasn't really a standout this whole series. It was just team.
I think I argue Evan Mobley. That's it.
And Scotty tried to drag them across the finish line and just couldn't do it alone.
And Jared Allen went 22 and 19.
Afro Man fucking out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck?
Jared Allen coming in with the Andre Drummond Classic.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, now to give my preamble to this series. Laker fans, I'm going to give you grace on this one, Lakers fans. You are not the worst fan base in basketball right now. You are second. The New York Knicks beat the Hawks 4-2. The reason I'm giving the Lakers fans the grace of not being the worst fans in basketball right now, and here's why. Knicks fans still think they just eliminated Trae Young from the playoffs.
I do think that, yeah.
Like, that is a fact. Knicks fans don't watch basketball. I'm convinced at this point. I'm sure you got some people from the city that hang out that are from the boroughs. Maybe like a couple 100,000 of you that are super solid Knicks fans. I don't know where the rest of you people get off saying that you're a Knicks fan or trying to rep the city. Your team sucks. You beat a team that shouldn't have been here to begin with. You put up 140 on a team with ease, I guess. And what, tonight you beat the Sixers? Who cares? Like, you're playing in a conference semifinal against a team who really shouldn't be there. You, a team who shouldn't be there, is playing a team who really shouldn't fucking be here. Like, nobody... You should have the lowest viewership in playoff history for this series.
You know the Knicks had 15 players score points in that game?
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
They had 15 players score points in that game. Every single player.
Hold on, and you know why they scored so many points? Because the two guys that we held accountable actually showed up and played basketball. OG Anunoby, welcome back to basketball, dude. Yeah, it's amazing.
And Hathaway jersey is moving us. Like, fucking hell. Again, and like, this is why, like, the Knicks are cool, but it's the fan base that becomes very unbearable because they think that Jalen Brunson's actually better than he is. They think that Karl-Anthony Towns is better than he is when the true value of the player is OG Anunoby.
Jules, tap the mic real quick.
Yeah, your mic is cooked.
Fuck. Hold on. Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, it's literally just OG Anunoby and friends. That Brunson's cool offensively, Mitchell Robinson's cool defensively. OG's better. Like, point blank, period.
I agree. I think OG played really well. This last Knicks game was honestly just sad, to be honest. It was just sad. It was just an unfortunate display. I mean, I think everyone kind of... I can't believe that people actually had Atlanta winning this series. Like, I get the Knicks are frauds, but the Hawks are the Hawks, bro. Like, it's a different level of thing there. I think Karl-Anthony Towns had like the funniest stat line ever because he had a triple-double, and those 12 points came with 1 of 4 from the field, but he just hit 10 free throws, which might have been the most unethical triple-double maybe of all time. But yeah, the Knicks deserve to win this series, but it's just kind of funny because I now, out of the East, have absolutely no clue who is coming out.
Not a fucking shot.
No idea. You could throw a dart at a dartboard, and that'd probably be.
I think we might actually see the Sixers play the Cavaliers in the fucking Eastern Conference Final.
It's very possible. It is very possible. Though the Sixers, didn't they get handled tonight? I think they played tonight.
I can give you a score.
It was 137-98.
Yeah, They got handled. But I mean, they'll come back better after that, though, for sure. I think.
Yeah, everybody was shooting the hell out of the ball for the Knicks today.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to turn this one over to Mr. Jules Compton for
Oh,
the for the last series in the East.
for the last series in the East. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how Jaylen Brown is actually a fucking fraud, and he is not better than fucking Jason Tatum. The fact that in Game 7, you are supposed to be the guy. This is the third instance in multiple years that Jason Tatum has not been able to have to play in an elimination game because of an injury or something along that, and you lose. In clutch time, you are 0 of 3 from the field. And throughout this game, I think you were having a pretty decent time. But for said number one option, for said MVP candidate, for said best two-way player in the world, you are getting fried most of this fucking game and most of this series, mind you. Jaylen Brown, you're an egotistical fuck because we were going to have a all-time debate between Retro and I, because people who know Retro, again, I'm not trying to talk for you. Retro is a Jaylen Brown guy, and he thinks that Jaylen Brown is better than Tatum. I heavily disagree because I go to analytics and stuff like that. However, Jaylen Brown, the day after this series comes out, goes onto stream and starts complaining about flopping and calls that don't go his way and set up this weird ass narrative that the NBA hates him. I'm sorry, you have the fifth most free throw attempts in the NBA. You had the fourth most total free throws in the NBA, and you are absolutely pooping over the fact that you are not as good as anybody that you say you are. You're an egotistical egomaniac that doesn't understand that you're not good enough. You're not good enough. And if we were to see any other top end star go and do this, we would be flaming them just as much. And that is why, as a leader, this self-proclaimed leader of the Celtics, in the year that Jason Tatum did not play majority of the games, you were fraudulent and you were actually not the most valuable player on the team. Like I have been saying this whole year, you are a fraud, and I hope you don't play another game in Boston. You're a fucking idiot.
I was really, 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 really excited to see all these receipts and screenshots and everything. Retro, why'd you have to switch up overnight, dude?
Jaylen Brown, I have been your biggest defender for the last 2 years, and I would like to congratulate you personally because you managed to somehow turn me against you in one night. Jaylen Brown, I want to give you a round of applause. You became the number one option for a year. You did it. You finally stepped out of Jason Tatum's shadow. You finally did it. And in a great season, MVP caliber season. And where did that lead you? It led you to blowing a 3-1 lead to a 76ers team that is vastly inferior to your team, even without Jason Tatum. And it led you to going on a live stream, and it led you to complaining. Because that's all you can do. When you lose, you don't take accountability. No, that's not for me. I'm a number one option. Why would I take accountability? I don't need to do that. No, I'll vaguely gesture to my teammates in the press conference, and then I'll go on Twitch and put it all on the refs. The refs, they didn't want me to win. I'm only a player for the Boston Celtics, one of their biggest markets. It was all against me. No, they didn't want Boston to win. It could never be Boston. No. And then, Jaylen Brown, you have the unmitigated gall to not only do that, but then you go on stream and you say, yeah, my favorite season that I ever played, it wasn't the year I won the finals, and I won finals MVP. Mind you, Jaylen Brown got so much credit for that series that the media awarded him the finals MVP. And even that wasn't enough for him. No, his favorite season was this year. His favorite season was this year when finally Jaylen Brown got the credit he deserved, right? Finally. And where did it get him? It got him out to the 76ers of all teams, a team that should not have been able to beat them, a team with Joel Embiid playing on one leg, and that is who you lost to. And I can't even defend it. You know why I can't defend it? Because even if you had a good game 7, which I think you did, it doesn't matter. It was 3-1. Have one good game. Close it out. That's all you needed to do.
Yep.
Close it out. When it was 3-2, close it out. Why? Why can't you close it out? Jaylen Brown, if you want to be Jason Tatum, if that's who you want to be the guy that people have in top 80 conversations all time right now and even higher. That's the guy you want to be. There are a few things you need to learn. The first thing is accountability. You know what Jason Tatum wouldn't have done? He wouldn't have fired up a live stream and gone on there talking about, oh yeah, well, the refs had it out for no. That's not what he would have done because he's a leader. The second thing is you need to learn when to shut your mouth. There are some times when a superstar doesn't need to talk. There are times when a superstar, the only people you needed to be talking to was your coach and your teammates. That's who you needed to be talking to. You didn't need to go talk to the media. You didn't need to go talk on a live stream on Twitch. You're not Aiden Ross. You play in the NBA. And not only do you play in the NBA, you play for one of the biggest markets in the league. And Boston media ripped you a new one because of that. Absolutely fair. They should have. You are not Jason Tatum. You never will be. And the reason why...
It's the fact that one season... It's the fact that one season as a number one option made him crumble. If you guys have ever watched the Starting Five documentary on Netflix where they follow Tatum around, and it's basically the year after they won the championship, and it talks about all the pressure he was feeling leading up to that because Jason Tatum got dealt a shit hand. He was demanded to be the number one option on a city that if you don't thrive immediately, you're going to be the most hated man in your city. And he didn't thrive. He didn't win him a championship. He didn't do all these things he needed to do. What did he do? He just buried it and used it as fuel. He didn't fire up a Twitch stream to bitch that everyone else but himself was the problem. Jaylen Brown, you are not a number one option. You will never be a number one option. You are a phenomenal Robin to a star. You are. Yeah. But you are not a number one option. Nor are you better than any other number one option in basketball. That's just what it is. On court, off court, you don't conduct yourself better. You don't do anything specifically better than any of them. You better figure it out real fast, dude. Because what you just did, you just made yourself a marked man, and arguably you might just not be on a team next year.
He just made him. He didn't understand. There's something that these players don't understand. These Robins that don't know their place. The burden of the crown is heavy, and when you take on that burden and you say, "I'm the number one now,"
Did you just agree that he's a Robin?
Yes. Yes.
That would make him a worse player than Jason Tatum.
Not necessarily, but the point is he can't lead. That's what he can't do it. You can be, for example. Kevin Durant is at his career best as a Robin. When he's with Steph Curry, he's a Robin, and he played it amazing. That was what he was supposed to do. But he understood. Kevin Durant was smart enough to understand that was Steph Curry's team. His understood.
Time in Golden State was the only time where he was a backup or not a number one option.
And that's the thing. That's where he succeeded the most. As soon as Kevin Durant didn't have to lead,
because he was on the super team. The only reason he didn't win one in Brooklyn is because his super team was hurt.
Which is what Retro is trying to allude to, because the 2024 Celtics is considerably, unbiasedly, a really good team in terms of offense and defense because of ChatGPT ball, Joe Mazzulla ball, and Brown was able to thrive in that said super team with KP, Drew, Tatum, himself, all those guys. And then as soon as all those guys leave and he's the guy, he can't go and lead, just like KD in this illusion can't go and lead. I personally disagree. I think KD was better, but I understand what the illusion is.
Well, no, Jules. This is my other thing. I agree with you that KD was better. I just think that Steph was the leader, and that's my thing. Fine. And that's my thing with Jaylen Brown is that my problem is that it's something that I notice very often that this correlates is when a player isn't good at playmaking. It's because they can't because of their ego. This is very common. Look at the best players in the NBA that can play make. LeBron James, one of the greatest leaders of all time, right? Jason Tatum, a phenomenal leader. You can say what you want about him. He knows how to lead his guys into battle. That's what he does. Cade Cunningham is a good leader. Even as a young guy, he can lead his Pistons and put fight into them. Jaylen Brown is not a good playmaker, and I think that's due to his personality. I think we've all seen now. Jaylen Brown thinks he is the best player on the Celtics, no question. That's what he believes. He said he's the best two-way player in the world. Jaylen Brown thinks he is one of the best players. He probably thinks he's top 3 right now in the NBA.
That's what I alluded to in these Jaylen Brown talks in this season, is because I was seeing this ego come out of him in the comments that he was making this whole year. And it's like, I understand the supreme confidence, but there's a line between confidence and arrogance. And I think that he crosses that line too often. And it's to a point where it's just not it's now just not refutable. He's just an arrogant guy who likes an echo chamber, who thinks that he's the best.
I already said this today, and it's 100% true. He is the family-friendly version of Kyrie Irving. If he just started pushing crazy theories, he'd just be Kyrie Irving at this point.
The Celtics should reach out to the Rams and see if Puka's got an extra bed open in rehab.
Yeah, at this point, bro, it's just, and the thing is, I'm sure we'll probably see Jaylen Brown and Aiden Ross stream soon enough. So I don't know. This is just this is such a bad look, and it's not just for Jaylen Brown. This is another thing. This is how you know he's selfish, because when Jaylen Brown does this, right, it doesn't just look bad on him. That's just the start of it. It looks bad on the Celtics organization, because not only does he represent the Celtics organization, but people are going to ask why the Celtics management even let him do this. So it's going to look bad on them. It's going to look bad on his teammates, and it shouldn't look bad on his teammates, but people will just associate Jaylen Brown's actions with them, because that's how it works. It looks bad on everybody around him. Jaylen Brown doesn't even understand the firestorm he just unleashed from Boston media, and it's all deserved because he decided to do something stupid, and not only stupid, but something very nearsighted. It was a day after Game 7. This was not you know what? This actually could have been a little better if this was a month after. If it was a month after and he made a stream where he was just talking about the series and how his mindset was.
If he was bitching about this a week after the finals was over, I think everyone would be okay with it.
And then that's the thing. Doing it the day after, it's very interesting. A lot of people talk about the most honest people. You just
look like a crybaby bitch at this point.
And I was going to say, a lot of people talk about the most honest people being drunk is one thing. Another thing that shows the most honesty in a person is when they're angry. When a person is angry and they don't have a filter, they show where they're at. Jaylen Brown was angry, and you know what he did? He didn't take accountability. He lashed out at everybody else, which shows his character. Jaylen Brown, I would advise you to do some checking in a mirror. I would advise you to kind of look into yourself and see what the problem is. And the other thing is, stop being so ashamed of being Jason Tatum's shadow. Okay? Jason Tatum can be your number one. You can be his Robin, and it works. You guys won a finals doing that. Just do it. Just keep it going. It shouldn't be a problem. And my thing is now, leave. At this point, leave. Your time is up. Leave. Go. Go. Giannis, you know what Giannis will do? Giannis at least won't fire up a live stream if they lose, and Giannis is probably more conducive to winning than you at this point, so leave. Don't come back. You don't deserve the Boston fans. You don't deserve the Boston media. You don't deserve people having your back and trying to defend you. You don't deserve that. You just spit in the face of all of them. Leave.
Yeah. Well, with that covering all the games, let's just do a quick rundown of what we're going to see in the second round here. We've already seen that the Knicks have beaten the Sixers in Game 1. Nothing really impressive there. Again, nobody cares. Where do you guys see this series going? Who comes out on top? How many games? Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I have Knicks at 6. The way that I view it is I think the Knicks are just a better team. I think Joel Embiid's really good, especially when he's on, but I think the Knicks are just going to overwhelm them. I just think they're better.
I'm having Philly in 7 because I think the offensive talent does lean towards Philly because Maxey and Embiid and Paul George can match Karl Anthony Towns, Brunson, and OG. But it's going to be heavily reliant on Joel Embiid's health and his shot making because he sure is not fucking doing anything on defense. So they're going to have to find out how they can attack this Knicks defense and attack Jalen Brunson in action. And it's going to take a long time to do that. So I'm going to lean Philly, but I wouldn't be surprised if Knicks win. But I'll say Philly in 7.
That's fair.
Also, the Missoula comments about Joel Embiid being the reason that they lost just looks like scapegoat work to me. Like, oh, this is why. No, you didn't play well. That's why you lost.
Well,
As far as this series goes, I'm in agreement with Retro. I'm going to go Knicks in 6. I don't trust the 76ers. It's the inconsistencies. I hope that Maxey has a phenomenal series and goes crazy to prove that he is the number one option on this team, but so be it.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say about Missoula quick. I don't know. I think that he's probably not wrong. I just don't know if I would have said it. But like, to be fair to Missoula, I don't know how good he is on social cues. He doesn't exactly seem to be the most socially adept individual.
Oh no, he looks like that nerd whose brain is firing at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Right, exactly that. Yeah, I don't think Missoula has any PR
this
training.
This dude took 3 Limitless pills when he woke up this morning.
Yeah, dude, Missoula's like Rain Man, bro. He's got all of the things in his head that it's like Jules said. He's like a human chat GPT. He's got all the things in his head that make him a genius, but I just don't think he can do media stuff very well.
Yeah.
And then moving into the West before this game ends, we'll start here. Timberwolves Spurs. It's a 4-point game with 7 minutes left in the fourth. Where do we see this game and series going?
Well, dude, if Wemby keeps on shooting threes and missing, this guy's 0 of 8 from 3. I need him to stop shooting threes.
And Ant looks like an absolute assassin right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I have this going. I think this is probably going to be Spurs in 6. I could see it going 7. I mean, I'm still taking the Spurs. Ant does look really good somehow. He's a superhuman.
With 2 broken knees.
I mean, he really is a superhuman at this point. And Wemby's probably about to get a triple-double off of points, rebounds.
He's also by far, we were talking about leaders earlier, he is by far my favorite leader because he welcomes anything and everything, and he's going to talk his shit when he gets his, and he uses it to fuel every other player on his team.
Right, and then that's the thing. I think that as far as the series goes, I think it goes Spurs in 6. Could go Spurs in 7 because I think the Spurs will get pressed a little bit by Ant. But ultimately, even on a night for the Spurs here where you're seeing bad shooting from De'Aaron Fox and from Wemby, it's still not super affecting them. Like, they're only down by 4 as of recording right now, and it's not really affecting them that badly. I think the Spurs, especially if they lose this game, it'll be like a punch in the mouth and they'll win the next 2. I think the Spurs will be fine.
I say
Minnesota has a Jaden McDaniels.
They do.
Fake good defender.
That is my favorite. I don't care what you say. That's my favorite quote of all time. They have KD. We have a Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah. I say Spurs in 6. And it's gonna have to rely on the guards, De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, and Don Harper, if they can all step up to the plate. So
yeah,
I think small and skilled. It's usually large and skilled usually beats small and skilled, but when small and skilled is just faster than you and more athletic, I think you can go and win the series. But it needs to be predicated on how Victor translates offensively against Rudy Gobert, which, as Retro said, hasn't looked great because he's settling for a whole bunch of bullshit jump shots, and he needs to go and Mitch needs to work him all way better in the paint and try to get Rudy Gobert off of him as much as possible.
And this scares me, by the way, because with basketball and the Olympics and France, I don't know what we're gonna do when France trots out Gobert and Wemby as their 2 bigs, but we will have to get to that when we get to that. But my God, that is going to be a disgusting front court to deal with on defense.
Yeah. I don't know. This series intrigues the shit out of me. This is actually probably the most watched series out of this round by far. And it's because I think both teams are terrible matchups for each other. Offensively, both teams are terrible matchups. This should be a high-scoring, bad defensive outside of the 2 centers series. If Minnesota can keep this up and if Ant can stay healthy, I'm going to be the anomaly and take Minnesota in 7. If Ant can't stay healthy, I think the Spurs, even if they lose this game, will do it in 5.
That's fair enough.
But like I said, these 2 teams are just terrible options. They are terrible matchups for each other. Minnesota can space the ball better than a lot of these teams, and San Antonio has their young guards who are still kind of learning how playoff defense is played. And as far as, Minnesota trying to guard the alien, Jaden McDaniels, front him. Julius Randle, get physical with him. Rudy, when you're in, do your job. It's a terrible matchup, and the fact that he playmakes as well as he does, he should have shooters on shooters on shooters open this whole series.
Anthony Edwards playing on no knees, Joel Embiid playing on one leg, and Jaylen Brown can't close out a 3-1 series. Heard. Yeah. Thanks, Jaylen.
Yeah, when you were bringing up your points earlier about what Jaylen Brown needs to do to beat Jason Tatum, it's miss every single elimination game, so you can't have the blame be on your head.
You know,
yeah, literally.
And I did hear the stuff about that, but to be fair to Tatum, like, he should not have come back at all. That guy got.
I can't believe he came. I thought he should have came back. I just can't believe he came back that early.
Yeah, well, an Ant is a superhuman, so I guess it works for him. But maybe he is Michael Jordan's son. Man.
Well, what they had said, and I really loved hearing it. It was from the head athletic trainer in Minnesota. Is Ant knows when he can go and when he can't go, and he is the end all be all. Even if we see something wrong, Ant knows when he's actually hurt, and we give him that trust because he is so committed to his health, to his body, to his craft. And hearing them say that about him now, that's coming from the head athletic trainer, the former owner and CEO of whatever company used to own the Minnesota Timberwolves when they took Ant. Me hearing that now, Ant's in year 7 of his career, I believe.
Something
year
like that,
6, year 7, whatever, don't care.
Yeah.
This motherfucker wanted to be drafted and use his platform to be a rapper. Can we remember that? This dude wasn't going to play basketball. To hear somebody say that this man has actually taken it seriously in his craft and this, that, and the other and knows his body more than anybody else, I love to hear that, the way that Ant's going.
He might be Jordan's son. He really might be. He's got that Jordan mentality, and he looks
Wemby
like
with
him.
Another one. Oh, my God. That was disgusting. Yeah, anyway. Yikes.
Well, he has more blocks than
Do we even have to talk about OKC versus the Lakers?
No.
OKC in 5 next.
OKC in 5.
All right, games on my phone.
Yes, what games you got on your phone?
All right, the first one, 2 pick 3 cut 5s for you guys, and that's all we got. The first one is a pick 3 cut 5 individual playoff runs.
Okay. Word.
The first player up is 2019 Dame.
It's a pretty good one, but I'd cut.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Retro, do you even know when 2019 was?
I'm
2019.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was in 2019.
The next one up is Bubble Jamal Murray.
Oh, dude, Bubble Jamal Murray was a demon. Jamal Murray was a demon.
Here, yeah, Jules is immediately gonna say it because of what's happened.
Fake playoff riser. I'm cutting.
I'm actually willing to cut because I'm mad at Jamal Murray right now. So.
No. Yes.
Okay.
We'll cut because Retro's mad. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm mad at
that's it.
Jamal Murray.
Get
Get better at basketball, Jamal Murray, you fake playoff riser.
2018 Drew Holiday.
I mean, it's not bad. I'd still cut, though. It's underrated, though. Him and Rondo were a great defensive backcourt.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Drew Holiday was probably one of the best defenders in the league when he was...
So we're cutting that one?
Yeah.
Well, this is about to get real interesting.
Okay.
2025 Hallie.
Yeah, Keeb. Of course. We joking, bro? Best playmaker in the playoffs, Mr. Clutch.
Holy fuck, bro. I mean, it's overrated as fuck, but we'll keep it.
It's overrated?
It's overrated as fuck, bro.
That man was one Achilles away from upsetting the team that we would never have to talk about.
I'm seeing goose eggs in series and games,
I've
bro.
seen
Not
goose
gonna not.
eggs in series.
Yeah, wow. Fucking Cade Cunningham could never score 0 points in a game like Tyrese Halliburton. That's why Cade clears.
He also can never hit all of the clutch shots that Tyrese Halliburton hit because he'd be too busy.
Wow, Tyrese Halliburton magnet balls. I saw RJ Barrett do the same thing, bro. I'm not moving.
Yeah, no, Tyrese Halliburton hit like 6 of them.
Yeah, magnet balls. I'm not moved.
Oh, give me a break. You don't hit 6 magnet balls.
It's called a shooter's touch.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
It's called shooting left.
RJ Barrett had a magnet ball. TJ Halliburton had a shooter's touch.
Kawhi Leonard had a fucking magnet ball.
You're goddamn right he did, and that's why he's the GOAT.
You can't argue magnet balls and then your favorite player of all time, magnet ball.
Literally, Toronto Magnet Balls, bro. I'm moved.
Toronto magnet balls. I'm moved by the name change if they ever want to do it.
Yeah.
All right, you have 2 keeps and 3 cuts left.
Oh,
Okay.
Or 2 keeps and keep. I'm so tired, bro. Leave me alone. You have 4 names to hear with 2 keeps. I'm tired.
So 2 keeps, 2 cuts.
Yeah. 2012 Rondo.
Ew, no, stop. I know why he did that. No.
I'm okay with cutting that, but I know
yeah,
why he did
fuck
that.
off, dog.
What? You have 2 keeps left and 3 names to hear.
Word.
2016 Draymond Green.
We're keeping, because fuck Steph Curry. Because fuck Steph. Steph didn't show up in that Game 7. Who did? Draymond fucking Green did.
I moved.
We're keeping?
30 ball, baby. 30 ball.
Greatest screen setter in the history of basketball. Give me Draymond Green.
All right, next up is 2021 D-Book.
Oh.
It's not bad, actually. It's not bad.
250 balls in this play. 250 balls in this playoff run.
But Jules, are we willing to take the risk, or are we gonna use it on D-Book? He's thinking about it.
I'm contemplating because I want to piss off Justin low-key.
Oh, please do.
Well, I mean, D-Book wasn't even the best on this team in the playoffs, so.
Sure. Sure.
Mild annoyance. I'll keep D-Book. Fuck it.
Minnesota in 5. All right. So,
That's Cancun.
nice and warm.
It is. It is nice and warm.
Beautiful.
I can't.
Chicago had our bar tab paid off before we even got there.
We welcomed in the Suns with paying off their bar tab first night here. We've been here for 3 months, so
yeah, you have.
It's been a good
All right,
vacation.
so you cut Dame, cut Jamal Murray, cut Drew Holiday, cut Rondo, and you kept Hallie, Draymond, Devin Booker. Do you want to know who your last cut was?
Who?
2021 Reggie Jackson.
Ew.
Cora.
Ew. I'm glad we took
That
D-Book.
was
Jeez.
nasty names on this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
what the
think
fuck?
that's nasty? It gets better. All-time defenders.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
First name up, Tony Allen.
Cut.
Agreed.
Retro?
Agreed.
All right. Just remember, you asked for this.
Tony Allen is nasty, though.
Next up, Tayshaun Prince.
Wow. Yeah, I would cut. We're kind of okay.
Bruce Bowen.
Cut.
Yeah.
Wow, I can move my feet. I'm not moved.
We're gonna cut all of them.
Got to keep 3. AK-47.
Keep. Keep.
Yeah. Sure.
It clears.
Tony Allen and Bruce Bowen are better.
Holy
Tony Allen.
fucking
Tony Allen.
please.
Tony Allen is better. That's a fair point.
No.
Sean Marion.
Cut.
Retro
Cut.
anything?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
with that broke jump shot.
You have
bro.
1 cut left. It's just all-time defenders. It has nothing to do with how they play offense.
Oh, I know, but that jump shot was so disgusting.
Ron
it's just-
Artest.
It's not bad.
Fucking cut. He robbed Ben Wallace and Tim Duncan D-point.
But okay, but here's the problem. If we cut him, we have to keep the last 2.
I'm fine with that. Everybody I've heard other than the AK is overrated defensively, bro.
Tony Allen's nasty, but I'm okay
Nah.
cutting this.
Tony Allen is nasty. I should have kept him, but still.
All right. You cut Tony Allen, cut Tayshaun Prince, cut Bruce Bowen, cut Sean Marion, cut Ron Artest to keep AK-47, Shane Battier,
Not
and
bad.
Marcus Camby.
Okay.
I would have
Well.
kept Tony for
Yeah.
Marcus Camby, but that's the only change I'd make.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
This fucking guy.
Respect Shane Battier, please. What?
I will always respect Shane Battier.
By the way, I'm really scared because I don't think Wemby's going to get this triple-double because I think he's going to miss out by 2 points.
I mean, he's at the free throw line, so.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right.
He is indeed at the free throw line.
If he hits one more free throw, he's got 12 blocks, bro. What in the hell?
Yeah. I mean, he's still going to lose, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
You think Wemby's going to go on a Twitch stream tomorrow, or?
Probably.
History fact of the day, time of recording is May the 4th be with you.
True.
Taking it back not too far. 2018, Los Angeles Angels first baseman Albert Pujols collects his 3,000th MLB hit in a 5-0 win versus the Mariners in Seattle.
How
you have to
impressive
talk about Seattle. Fuck.
How
I'm sorry. Also, 2015, May 4th, Golden State Warriors Steph Curry is named MVP of the 14-15 season.
Not moved.
Wait, how impressive is 3,000 hits in baseball?
How impressive is 3,000 hits? Let me give you that. Hold on. I'll just. How many players in MLB history have 3,000 hits?
33 members, according to
Wow.
MLB.com. The players
Only
who have gotten
33
3,000
ever.
hits in the major leagues are few and far between. They are
Aura.
legends of the game.
Aura.
Nearly all of the 33
Nearly all 33 are Hall of Famers or soon to be Hall of Famers.
Aura. Is there any active? Well, I guess like Aaron Judge.
I don't think Aaron Judge has 3,000 hits. Are you drunk?
Really?
Yeah, I don't even think he's close to like 1,000.
Does Mike Trout have 3,000?
No.
He got
He might have
2,500. I thought he had 25.
2,000.
That's crazy.
Most hits active MLB player. Freddie Freeman, 2,468.
Wow. So there's no one that's
Yeah,
even
Freddie.
close to 1,000, man.
Mike Trout isn't even at 2,000 yet. 1,785.
Somebody
Wow.
pray for my Reds. My Reds
So
have lost.
the top five right now are Freeman at almost 2,500, Altuve at 2,400, Andrew McCutchen at 2,275, Paul Goldschmidt is about to hit 2,200, Machado's about to hit 2,100,
I know Machado.
Arenado is 49 off of 2,000,
Don't know him.
Carlos Santana is 122 off of 1,000.
Isn't that guy in a band? Isn't like Santana? That's a band, right?
What?
I thought that was a band, Santana.
No,
I think it's a band. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure.
bro, we're not making sure. Hey,
Okay,
what the
it's a
fuck are we
band.
doing?
It is a band. It is a band. Santana's a band.
It's Jules Santana, though.
Yeah, it's Joel Santana.
It's
not a
literally
band.
Jules Santana.
All right. Jesus Christ.
My Reds are on a 4-game losing streak. Send help.
Anyways, guys, that was We Don't Know Ball. Check out us next week when we talk about the full second round of games and talk about our reactions probably midway through each series. Please follow us on TikTok, sub to the YouTube, engage with us so we can talk about what's been happening, and we will see you guys next week.
We love Clutch Sports.
No, we don't.